Alright, welcome back everyone. Scarland here, bringing you a new Neverwinter video. And today, as the title suggests, we're going to talk about the brand new Golden Companion Bundle. So as of filming this video, today is May 13th of 2021. So you have a reference point of where we're at. And this is the first time we're seeing this. So these Golden Companions were spotted in the collections several weeks ago, and everyone made speculations on what they were, etc. Well, here they are, and now they're in-game. May 13th to May 20th is the very first sell, and it is a bundle pack. So you're going to get 2 Companion Choice Packs. You're going to get 6 Runestone Choice Packs, rank 15s, and then you're going to get 1 Mythic box. So what is all this glorious stuff here? Well, of course, we all know what the runestones are. So you get 6 runestones right off the bat. The Companion Choice Pack, you're going to get 2 of these. It has a Alpha Compy, a Red Slad, a Green Slime, a Minstrel, a Velociraptor, a Phase Spider, Batiri, and Rhymefire Golem. Now, the biggest thing and why this is so exciting is that these are the first iterations of account-wide companions. So we waited a very long time for them to develop account-wide mounts in the game, and now we knew it was going to happen, and now it is finally here. So now there are account-wide companions. So this, of course, helps those players that play multiple characters. I myself still only play one character, so I can't really be bothered about, account-wide companions right now. However, if I ever decided to start a new character, now we have account-wide mounts, and now we're seeing the first iterations of account-wide companions. So this is a good step in the right direction. It should have been done a long time ago, as, everything has, the account-wide mounts should have been done a long time ago, etc. We're coming on 8 years of Neverwinter being in existence, and now we're seeing account-wide unlocks. So let's just momentarily look at the mythics here. So this is my problem with this. It even says it's a random. It's not even a choice, guys. So when we look at this in game, we'll talk about it more, but let's just look at them right off the bat. So there is 4 different ones. So we have the Golden Goat. These all have different abilities now. So we have a normal goat in the game that doesn't have these abilities. So these are all new abilities. The Golden Goat is 7.5% Forte. So not the best option. However, Forte is useful, but most people aren't trying to stack Forte. We have the Golden Cat, which is now, in my opinion, going to be best in slot for just about every DPS. It's 7.5% combat advantage. So now, most builds and most guides, everyone is using a Fire Archon, which gives you 7.5% combat advantage, but you have to proc it with your at-wills. So you'll be able to substitute, you'll get rid of the Fire Archon for that chance of getting the buff for now a static 7.5% combat advantage. We have the best in slot, well, I don't know if it's best in slot, but it's outgoing healing. It's 7.5% outgoing healing bonus, so this is for the healers out there. I know a lot of healers already have very high outgoing healing, so I don't even know if this is needed, but maybe they can rearrange their builds where they can fit this in to be worthwhile. I'm not sure. And then finally we have the Deep Crow Egg, and this is going to be for the tanks. So this is 7.5% awareness. So again, I know some tanks that are over-capped on awareness right now, so how useful is this? I don't know. It depends on the player, it depends on their gear, end game, new, etc. So right off the bat, let's just talk about the fact that this isn't really geared toward veteran players, in my opinion. This pack, this bundle, is geared toward newer players, casual players, etc. Most veteran players already have everything they need, maxed out, etc. So if we look at this bundle pack from, say, my perspective, I don't need anything in here theoretically. I don't need 6 runestones, rank 15s, right? I already have that. I don't need any more rank 15 runestones. So I don't need these. As far as the 2 companion choice packs, I don't need these either. I have what I need, right? The good ones out of here, the main one would be the Batiri for single target. Well, I already have a mythic one, right? The green slime is defense for tanks, you know. The Phase Spider is decent as well, but like, as an endgame player already, I just simply don't need these. Because again, I only play one character. Now maybe it would be different if I did play multiple characters and then, you know, I would have the luxury of having these account bound. But from my perspective, I simply don't need it. And then we come down to the actual Mythic account wide, and again, I already explained, the cat. So do I really need this? No, I don't. I mean, I've been playing just fine using a Fire Archon and proccing the 7.5% combat advantage. Now, it's a luxury. Would it be nice to have this cat so I don't have to proc the Fire Archon? Yes, absolutely. But am I going to spend the money and the Zen to buy this whole bundle pack for an RNG chance, nevertheless? And this is the biggest concern and why Cryptic is not going to make as much money on this bundle than they could have. Because if this was a choice pack and you got to pick which one you wanted, I guarantee more people would have opened up their wallets. Because again, as of filming this video, it's May 13th. In Neverwinter, all 3 platforms have a maxed out ADX. You cannot just go and grab Zen all willy-nilly. There's a substantial backlog on all 3 platforms, and you're usually waiting anywhere from a month to 2 months to maybe even 3 months on PC to even transfer your AD into Zen. So that forces the player that if they really wanted to buy this, they have to buy the Zen up front, and we'll look at the prices in game and discuss the prices. So this was a giant mistake right here. This being an RNG chance on such a high tier item and costing so much money, that's a huge mistake. And I think Cryptic was thinking maybe people would buy multiple of these, but I don't see that happening. When you guys see the price in game, it's an absolute joke. So me personally, yeah, it would be nice to have one of these, but it's a luxury item in my opinion. It's not needed. The Fire Archon works just fine for me personally. And like I said, the Forte, you know, Forte is nice to have, but I'm not going to waste a companion slot on it. The outgoing healing for healers, like I said, as far as I know, most healers are fine right now. I don't know what their healing percent is, but every high-end endgame healer that I play with has no issues doing the endgame content currently. So this 7.5% outgoing healing, is it needed or is it a luxury? And then again, the same thing with tanks. Is the awareness needed or is it a luxury? Because again, most of the endgame players that I play with doing Vault to Stars, etc., most of them are overcapped on awareness already. So what was the big deal? Why couldn't this be a choice pack? There's 4 valid options here. If you play a cleric, then you'd probably just pick the Boulet. If you play a tank, you'll pick the Crow. If you play a DPS, you'll pick the Cat. And if you're crazy enough, maybe you'll pick a Goat. So I don't understand why they had to put some kind of RNG in such a expensive bundle pack to begin with. So that's my feelings on it. That's the discussion. This is the first time we're seeing account-wide companion unlocks now. I said it before when the mounts got released, and I will say it again when this is released. This is the future. This is what needs to happen now. So any companion that now gets put in the game better be an account-wide unlock at this point. They did it with the mounts, right? So all mounts that have been coming out, they're all account-wide unlocks. So the same thing needs to happen with companions. So like, for instance, the next lockbox that comes out down the road, if there's a companion in it, it better not be a single use. It better be an account-wide unlock. Because they have the, apparently, technology and the coding is done and everything is done. So there hasn't been any mounts that have been released after the updates that have been single use. Every mount, legendary and mythic, have now been account-wide unlocked. So the same thing needs to happen with companions. And now that this is out there, and this is going to be the new meta, everything should be account-wide. So this is just, again, the first pack. I would imagine they might even bring more packs like this down the road. They did it with the mount packs, right? The triple mount packs, there are now 2 of them. So who's to say they don't do this same exact pack and change these legendary ones around? The mythic ones, they'll probably stay the same. Again, I don't agree with this RNG nonsense right here. When you see the price in game, you will undoubtedly agree with me. So, let's go ahead, let's jump in the game, let's look at it a little more in depth, and then we'll wrap up this video. Alright guys, and here we are in game. Let's go ahead to the Zen Market. It should be under the Events tab, and here it is, the Golden Companion Bundle. Now, right now, it's 30% off. However, the normal price is 14,000 Zen. So 14,000 Zen equates to $140 USD. So yes, this is a very expensive bundle. So yeah, this is why I kind of say it's geared toward that newer or casual player that might want to spend some money, doesn't have access to the ADX because of the backlog. So they're going to do a little swipey and pick one of these up. So upon further inspection, I just wanted to take a look at the Mythics because the Mythics are special for one other reason. So the Golden Cat, for instance, if we do inspect this, so the Golden Cat is basically universal. You can put this in a defense slot, a utility slot, or an offensive slot. So the Mythic versions of these are pretty much universal, which makes them very nice to have, don't get me wrong. But like I discussed earlier in the video, is it necessary? No, it's definitely more as a luxury, if anything. So there it is, guys. I mean, 14,000 Zen, $140 USD. Right now, it's 30% off, so it's only $98. But are you willing to spend $98 as a veteran player? Do you really need this stuff? Because, I mean, like I said, you should probably have it, right? I have a maxed out Mythic Bateria already, you know? The runestones, again, 6 rank 15 runestones. Do I personally need these? No, of course not. I'm an endgame player. So whether maybe you're looking to buy these and flip them on the auction house, whatever your own prerogative is, that's up to you and every individual player out there to make their own decision on how to spend their money. I can't tell you guys how to spend your money. If you want to drop $100 on this, or you want to drop $300 on this and buy 3 of these things, remember, this is RNG. Grants you one of the following mounts, should say companions, that will become account-wide. So again, remember, it is random. So keep that in mind if you're going to drop this kind of money on something. In my opinion, it should have 100% been a choice pack that would have appeased the players. I think a lot more people would have been more inclined to open up their wallets. But having a RNG chance on something that cost $100 to have a gamble, yeah, I mean, what are we, all high rollers? Like, what's going on here, Cryptic? What are you guys thinking over there? That we're all just made of money? Like, I don't understand. $100 slot machine, basically, right? So, there it is, guys. That's all I got for you. This is the first time we're seeing account-wide companions, so that's about the only pro that I can see from this. Be very cautious, you know. Spend your money how you see fit. If you think you want to get this or need this or do whatever you got to do, guys. That's all I got for you today. Leave me comments, questions, concerns below. Are you going to buy this? Or are you going to try to buy it from another player on the auction house? Let me know what you guys are going to personally do. Remember to smash that thumbs up button. It really does help the YouTube algorithm. Really helps my channel out. So it's free. Doesn't cost you anything. Just hit the thumbs up button. Yeah. That's all I got for you. We'll see you guys real soon.